Hi everybody, it's Bobby from SkateHut here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an awesome new video for you where we're going to be teaching you different skate lacing techniques to give you the best fit in your roller skates. Okay, let's get to the video. I've been a roller skater for 10 years and I've played roller derby, one of the most demanding sports in terms of wearing skates on your feet. And I've learned one universal truth. Let me let you in. Everybody's feet are different. That's right. So we can all get sort of different problems that might arise when we're wearing skates, but I found that depending on the way that you lace your skates can help to alleviate some of these problems. And we're going to teach you 3 methods that are going to help you with your skating game. So the first one we're going to look at is heel slip. So heel slip is probably one of the most common problems that you get, and obviously this lacing method is going to help seat your foot nicely in the skate and help stop your heel from popping out. And obviously that can affect backward skating, and it can also lead to rubbing, and so that can cause blisters and things like that. So it's a good method to have. Right, so we've got our skate, we've got a lace. What I like to do first is just pop it behind the sort of back of my neck, sort of just even out the length of the laces, so you're not going to get two odd shaped lengths. You've got it the right way. So here we go. Now I've done that, let's start. So this method requires us to start underneath. So we're going to come under and out. There we go. And under and out. And then we just pull the lace through. Straightening out the lace, because obviously if it's twisted, that again can put pressure on the top of the foot or the metatarsal. So that's a good bit of information to have. So I'm going to get my handy GoPro right here and I'm going to turn it on. There we go. We are now on and filming, and I'm going to show you the top here. So like I say, what I've done is I've come through the eyelet and out. So that is underneath as opposed to going in and through. Okay, and let's go back. Okay, so with this method we're going to be going over to the first one and under. There we go. Bring that through, straighten up the lace, and then we're doing the same with the opposite side. So over, through, and under. There we go. And there we go. Get that nice and straightened up. And we're going to follow that until we get to here. So just follow me now doing this. So over. There we go. Keep it straight. And over. And over. And well, actually here is where we go under. Okay. There we go. And then on the opposite side, we're going to fill in those blanks there. So we're going to go, there we go, over, keep that straight, and over. And then we're going to go under through this second to last one. Okay, so if I turn that round here, you can see that we've gone under on this second to last one right here. And if I go to our handy GoPro, there we go. So you can see that I've followed over all the way through until I get to this second to last one, where I then go under. And the main reason being is that I'm now going to create a loop. So if I just bring this out, I'm going to bring this through, okay? And that is going to create a loop, and we want to leave a little bit of a loop right here. Okay, there we go. And do the same on the opposite side. So let me bring it back. So you've got this bit of loop here. We're now going to bring this through, okay, but we're going to leave a bit of a loop. And then what we do is we cross the laces like that, and we bring it through the loop. We feed it through, okay? So now, what is that going to do now that we've done that? It means that when we pull these laces tight now, we're going to get this nice bit of tension that is then going to sort of seat us nicely into the boot. So watch this now. We pull that in, see those two loops come in? Okay, and if we just dress up the boot there, and then you can just tie it normally. So you can either do one of two things. You can either sort of just tie it as you would do at the top, or if you've got all this extra lace, you can, I mean, with these boots, you can then sort of go up these side eyelets right here, or another technique from like roller hockey is like sort of take the laces around the back, take them around the front, and then tie them there again. And obviously when you pull that tight, that tension on the back of the skate is also going to seat your ankle at the back. And there you go, tied. And now your ankle is nicely supported inside the boot as so. There we go. Boom. So that is the lacing method to get rid of or eliminate your heel slip. Okay then folks, so this next lacing technique is for those of you that suffer with a bit of problems with your toes, especially pressure on the tops of your toes, what we call hammer toe. It could also be sort of like developing corns on your toes as well. So this next method is going to help alleviate that pressure. So instead of having an even lace, we're going to sort of give a little bit more towards the one side. So sort of take your two ends and then pop them in your hands like this, right? Okay, so this side we're gonna take a little bit away from, because you're gonna see why. So we're gonna go in and under with both, right? So we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, in and under. And then we're gonna make the top over here. There we go. And we're gonna make that nice and neat. You don't want to have a twist there in the lace. So we're now gonna make one end just a little bit longer than the other. And I'm favoring towards my right hand, okay? So this left hand here, we're literally just gonna go to the last loop, eyelet, and we're gonna pop it through. There we go. And we're literally just gonna abandon that now. We don't need it. We're now going to be working with this lace here. Okay, so with the GoPro right here, we've got our skate. What we've done is we've gone through and under, and then we've taken this side all the way to the top here, to this eyelet, and pulled it through. And now we're going to leave that there. And then we're coming to this lace right here, and then we're going to go under and over, okay? Okay, so like we say, we're going to now go under and over. So through this eyelet right here. Make sure that the lace is nice and straight, no tangles, and then over, okay, and through again. I'm kind of doing this like really over exaggerated so you guys can sort of see exactly what I'm doing here. And there you go. So that's a nice neat loop there. And then doing the same, just repeating this process all the way now up the boot. There we go, over. And then under. Just a few more eyelets to go. There we go. And it really is just worth taking your time, especially if you're like suffering with some of these sort of foot problems, to make sure that you do this lacing technique correctly, and then it's just going to help alleviate that pressure. Right then, so we are now pretty much at the last one. So here on this last eyelet, we're now going to go under and through, and now we're at the opposite end. And so we've allowed that slack, so it meant that now we've pretty much got the same length. So we can do exactly as we did before, either lace it up like you would do with your bunny ears, or bring it around the back and bring it around the front again to use up some of that slack of the lace there, tie it up, and you're going to find with that lacing technique that that's going to take the pressure off the tops of your toes. So this last lacing technique is for those people who experience pressure on their arches. That's right, on the sides of the skates. So this is going to help alleviate that pressure for you. Now, the great thing about this lacing technique is that it doesn't require any slack on any particular side. You can literally just make sure that you keep these even. So we're going to start by going through and under. Here we go. So pop your laces through, pull them through. Let's get them through together and make sure that we've got a nice, neat loop right there on the top. So let me show you on the action cam here first. Here we go, action cam folks. So We've got our skate right here. We've got the lace that we've literally just gone through and out. And so what we're going to do is this now. So we're going to sort of separate our two laces. We've got our left and our right. So on our left lace, I'm going to pull this out and I am going to skip this first eyelet right here. I'm then going to go to the next eyelet and bring it through. There we go. And I'm going to feed that through and then just leave that there for a second. And then with this right lace, I'm going to go to the next eyelet right here and then feed it underneath and through. There we go. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand with the action cam, but it gives you the best view possible. So let me repeat that for this camera here so you can see the front on view, and hopefully this helps you get this method, because I'll be honest with you, this is probably one of the more complicated ones, but it just helps alleviate that pressure on the side. So we've gone through and under. We're now going to take our left side and we're going to skip this eyelet right here and come underneath and go out the next eyelet there. So you've got this loop disappearing underneath there and skipping one, right? We're now going to take this lace on the right and we're going to go under and through the next eyelet, okay? And so now is where we start to then cross over. So we're going to take the right one first, we're going to come over and we're going to bring that through and under. There we go. Make that a nice neat loop there. There we go. And then you bring it, skipping that one obviously because there's a lace there, and we bring it to the next one, under and through. There we go. Under like that. Okay, so with this one, we're going to repeat the same thing but on the opposite side now. So we're going to bring it over and we're going to go through. Okay, making a nice neat loop there right at the very top. And then again, we're going to skip the next eyelet, go under and through the next eyelet there. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We'll come back to our left lace. We go over and through, and then we come over to this one. Obviously we can't go through that eyelet because it's got a lace there, so we skip to the next eyelet. With the right one, we come over and through. And now we're sort of nearing the end of the eyelets. What we're going to do for this last one is we're just going to come under and over for that eyelet there on the left hand side. And that's already done on that side. So now we've used up our eyelets. We've basically sort of skipped eyelets to make sure that there's less pressure on the sides, and now you can lace up your skates as you would. So either doing your bunnies right here, you can use your side eyelets there, or you can wrap it around the back there. And that method is going to ensure that you've got less pressure on the sides there, and if you've got high arches, that'll take the pressure off there as well. There you go. Okay then folks, so we hope that those methods are going to help you get the best out of your skating and help alleviate any problems that you might be having. If you have got any questions, hey, do not hesitate to get in contact with us. Leave a comment below and we'll get in touch with you. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more handy hints and tips on skating just like this. And hit that notification bell so you're made aware of when the next video lands. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Happy skating, and I've been Bobby from SkateHut.